The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hey, real quick before I start this video on the C8 scams, I have 3 ZR1s available. This one right here is available now. This is a 3ZR convertible, chrome wheels, red guts, absolutely beautiful car, and I have 2 more available. The links are in the description below if you'd like to see those. If you'd like to buy one, reach out to me at chevydude.com. Hey, don't forget, if you are here in Louisville and come into the Chevy store, make sure you ask for me. The best way to get a hold of me is through chevydude.com. You can set an appointment to communicate with me or come in and talk about a car purchase, and then also for our other stores as well. You see those down there. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, get your Chevy Dude swag. Link is in the description below. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I am sitting out here in the Corvette inventory on this extremely mild day of spring here in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm really excited that last night Chevrolet finally has acknowledged the mid-engine Corvette. Now, this is the first time Chevrolet has acknowledged the mid-engine Corvette and also gave us a reveal date. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 scams that Corvette dealers are going to pull with you on the C8. Now, I've been selling Corvettes for a long time as a Corvette owner and as a salesman here at Bachman Chevrolet in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm proud to say that we do not pull any tricks or any gimmicks or any games. It's just straightforward deal. So I want to help you Corvette owners make sure you get the right deals. As someone who has been selling Corvettes for such a long time, back in 04 when they announced the C6, when it came out in 05, there was all sorts of scams on power convertible tops, and the Corvette came out. Of course, in 13 when this body style came out, people were doing all sorts of goofy things. That's not going to happen on my watch here in 2019 and 2020 on the C8. All right, number 1, the most obvious one out there, and that would be don't pay over MSRP on your 2020 C8 Corvette. Now, it goes without saying that Corvette dealers think that they have the upper hand when it comes to you wanting something, supply and demand, right? Well, nevertheless, if you're going to one of the top Corvette dealers in the country, me being one of them, there is no need for us to sell over MSRP because we sell in volume. So when we sell at full MSRP and play no games, then you won't have to worry about getting ripped off. So don't pay over MSRP at any Corvette dealer. If they do say, hey, listen, we're gonna do 5 grand, 10 grand off, click, hang up. Here's another tip with that. The California dealers are some of the worst of this. When you buy a car and you're in the California region, you're in the west of the Mississippi River, what happens is that car gets put on a rail car and shipped that way, okay? Going through Chicago, the average train speed, freight train speed, through Chicago is 1 mile per hour. Freight trains can only move in certain times because all the commuter trains there. So when you order here from the dealership, it is best to order from me and get it shipped to you. You will get your car much faster by coming here and then paying a little bit of extra to go out there. So don't pay over MSRP and use the right dealers to make sure that you get your car, because the East Coast dealers, me being in the Midwest, here in Louisville, Kentucky, it's cheaper to ship out of right here than it is anywhere else in the country. Let's talk about number 2. This one, dealers will scam you all day long, and there's really no way that you can do it. So you have to really buy from a Corvette dealer that you can trust. So the dealers will overpromise on your allocations. They'll sit there and be like, hey, I'll get you a car, I'll get you a car. Oh, there's a delay, or GM's doing this, or they blame somebody else, but they never do one thing. They don't put the blame on themselves. GM allows dealers to earn inventory, and the way they earn inventory is by turning inventory. It's called turn to earn. So when we turn inventory as a Corvette dealer, we earn future allocations. So therefore, I said it in number 1, you want to make sure you buy from a big reputable dealer, me being one of those. I would say no more than number 30, number 40 on the list that I have in the description below, because those dealers are all going to have the most allocations and can pretty much do exactly what I say and guarantee you a car. So make sure you buy from a dealer that you can know in your cold heart that they're going to have an allocation, and it goes off of how many Corvettes they have right now in stock. You can see there's Corvettes all behind me. I have Corvettes up there, and a good way to test this out is simply go to their website and see how many Corvettes they have in inventory. If they have 30 or 40 plus, even 20, they probably are going to get the first wave of allocations for C8. So don't fall for a small dealer promising you a car when they can't get it. Number 3, this is the greatest stuff in the world. Dealerships will think that they have all the answers. Well, let me tell you something. No dealership in this country has information that you do not have as a consumer, unless it comes out and General Motors says this. It is not true. It is all theory, it is all speculation, and it's basically when these websites, Car and Driver, all these websites that sit there and do things, even Corvette Blogger, and I love Keith, but he's doing his job, and I agree with his job, but even these websites, they do one thing. They have to create stories for you to go on their website, so that way those ads that play all on the sides, in the middle of each paragraph and all that stuff, they get paid for that. So they have to create traffic. If they have a website that they have sponsors on, say other Corvette dealers, #1 Corvette dealer, #1 Corvette salesman, whatever the case may be, they have to get traffic to help those guys get more money from them. So don't relay on information from dealers, because nobody knows any information unless it comes from General Motors, and more times you, the consumer, know more than the dealership. So as I go through my editing process on these videos, I always think of new things, and I should have put this in there. I'll just kind of not put that in there, and I'll let people have discussions for engagement and stuff like that. Well, I guess I'm gonna come up with a 4th thing in this video. I kind of want to make sure I articulate this in a good way. Now, one thing you can see that I've never done on anything is post theory or fake news, fake information, anything like that. So anything that I get that is factual information that I can share. Now, I have a lot of good GM sources that do share some things with me that I don't always go out there and put. Now, I may put a question mark, wink wink, nudge nudge, on some things and whatnot, but I never post anything out there that is just made up or clickbaitish, as you will. So I always post throughout my social media stuff different things, and I have different content on all of them. I've never been one person to do things. So one of my goals for this year was to upload like 5 or 6 times a week, even 7 times a week. I'm one person doing all of this that sometimes people have teams doing. So I'm working on that, and I've done 4 uploads this week, so it's kind of a testament that I've actually came up with 4 things on the C8. So I'm working on more C8 content. Anything that I put up is factual information, and you can take it to the bank. So down below is all my social media outlets. Follow them, and I will post as much information as I possibly can, so that way you can make a good decision on the C8 or trading your C7 or whatever you like to do. I'm buying a C8, I'm excited, and I want to put that excitement level on you as well. So I hope you get your C8. I'm excited to see what comes out of this. I don't expect any more information coming from Chevrolet until July when it is announced. However, I will say the marketing team is going crazy, and the reveal last night in New York from my sources at General Motors was an impromptu revealing. Mary was in New York. She said, hey, I'm gonna be in New York after the meetings. Let's do this. So that's why there was no like crazy unveiling of the like ribbon off of it or a cover off of it. They just drove it down the New York City streets with Mary and Tad. So hope this information helps you. Again, I hope you get your Corvette. If I can help you purchase the C8, use the link down below, throw the deposit, and I'll make sure you get a car, and we'll communicate through the entire process. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day and drive safely.